Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Achilles Survivor. This is just came out in early access. This is a survivor style roguelite with a, well, Achilles, you know. Trojan War. That's where we're playing at today. So, if you like the gameplay you see here, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. All right, jumping in real quick. Meta progression. We have a similar. I would actually say that if you played Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, you'll see a lot of familiarity here. There's a lot of that. Plus, there's some other stuff in here, and that's actually one of the things I liked about the game, is that it does. These are upgrades. Most of them are fairly normal stuff. So I do like the structure upgrades, and we'll get to why those are necessary, but there's some pretty cool ones in there. For real quick, things hit hard, just like they do in Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So regen, health, and luck tend to be... I'm going for XP right now because I want to try and see if I can get higher levels. Regen, luck, and XP tend to be the ones that have paid off the most. On the... down here, invulnerability time combined with structure durability have been the two that paid off the most. I was trying this. Structure effectiveness is good, but it doesn't really seem to hit quite as hard in the run as those two. So let's jump in there. We now have the Greece coastline, which I can do. Shall we do that? It's a 20-minute map. All the maps so far have been 20 minutes. Let's see. Oh, because I've completed... Oh, what? Oh, I have to finish Battlefield. I thought I did finish. Oh, no, I did not finish. Okay, let's finish the Battlefield. Because I think if I get to this, there's a boss that I can fight that's going to unlock something. I think it's going to unlock this guy right here. So we're going to stay with... By the way, I really like the character selection. There's even monsters in here, which is very cool. There's a chicken. I want to know what he does. But yeah, we've got a setter. We've got a... I'm not recognizing him, but that's okay. You know what? This is one of those pipe dream kind of things. But I would love to see like this game have like some Ray Harryhausen skins. If you know who he is, he's the guy who did the like stop motion Hercules movies. So we'll go in here. So what it is talking about in the building is these. Now, as you build these, they exist for a specific amount of time. And they give you some benefits while you're in their area. But they also give you stats. So you're going to end up building a lot. Like, that's one of the things that the game wants you to do. Hold on, we'll grab that purple dodge. Right now, I'm not building because we want to get some money so that we can. These things give us a little bit of cash. So, as I've been playing it, like, gameplay-wise, we have, again... it seems very Deep Rock Galactic inspired. There's another one that I'm trying to remember. But in this case, we have a lot of map objectives and these building things, and it differentiates itself in what I think is a really good way. Let's upgrade our damage here. We don't need any of these buildings, so we're going after if you look at the map on the upper right, there's a bunch of little things highlighted. If there was one thing, there's like two nitpicks I have after playing for a little bit. And they are just that. They're just nitpicks. Let's take full power damage here. All right, we got to find the chest. I want to get these up here. Man, everything's spread out on this level. All right, so power-wise, I've actually encountered a decent number of powers. I want to play some of the other characters. I think maybe there might be some other power selections on them, but I'm not real sure. I have found this Captain America shield throw works great. These Chimera spikes work really good, but they kind of end up always working the same each run, whereas this one kind of has a little bit of difference. I'm going to try the fireworks. I haven't really done those yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this over here, and this mine will let us get, I think your durability upgrades, by the way, that's what I was going to say. I think your durability upgrades also affect the mine, which means that as you upgrade your durability, they get really good. We are very early in the game, so XP bonus will pay for itself at some point. Usually they do. It's 9%. 9% is a pretty decent amount, so. But yeah, like, if you've ever seen the old 50 armor, that's pretty tempting. If you've ever seen, like, the old Hercules movies and Sinbad movies, Those were like Ray Harryhausen things, and he did the stop motion, and they did it with all with claymation, but they did some really cool monsters. And what I found interesting was that when you look at the monsters, if you look at the old pictures of those, well, let's keep this up. Maybe we can get more projectiles out of that thing. Some of the monsters already have kind of the exact same shape and everything, and it was kind of cool looking at that, because I was like, oh, that's tempting, but we're super early to have that much XP bonus. That's going to be really nice over the course of this. Now, the durability does go down, but it goes down basically as you're using the building, so we're going to get that chest. I promise. It is going to happen. I'm not trying to ignore it. I'm just trying to clean up some of this, because this is going to allow us to start building some buildings. Once we start building some buildings, then our stats are going to get better. We do want extra durability if we can get it, and so that I'm going to take that, because that will actually give us... I like durability, but I do like invulnerable time. The invulnerable time that drops in the run is redonkulously strong. It is not hard to get a good 30 seconds of time for this thing to be out there, not losing any durability at all. I don't think I need either of those. All right, we have plenty now, so we can build our first building. I'm just looking for the right building. Aha. The right building. So this tower happens to give us a bonus while it exists, and you notice it's not going down in durability right now, and that's kind of the... Oh, okay, that is all the armor we will ever need. You'll notice it's not going down in durability right now, and that's because it has an invulnerable period on that. Uh-oh, we got 2 chests now. Let's let the flame cannon... Now we start going down. Now, if you're close enough to it, it's going to go down in durability. But the cool thing is... Now let's go with the shield throw. Why not? Look at that thing go already. The cool thing about it is that if you're far enough away, that timer's not ticking. So as you build stuff, if you can build one of the things I like to do is kind of build up in the corners or in areas of the map where you're not gonna be all the time. These are actually really good because it gives dodge, and as long as that structure is there, you're getting this bonus. So if you build stuff and then basically book it, you'll have these bonuses for way longer. I mean, it's a little bit of a little cheap, but hey, it works. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing, and it's worked really well. One thing I do say is because it has a upgrade system on the weapons similar to Deep Rock Galactic, where you have sort of weapon evolutions or mutations depending on which game you're coming from. Since it does have those sort of systems, sometimes it can be a good idea to level one of them up really high, and then maybe not at the cost of everything, but focusing on one in that type of game because of how much extra they do. When you get that, oh, everything is so good. All right, there we go. So sometimes focusing on the one weapon or somewhat focusing on it will pay off pretty good, especially in games like this where we have a sort of a durability system. I played the skeleton. And he was super fun. He has basically a garlic-like thing. All right. So one of the things it has is those goals, per map goals. I'm tempted on this dodge. That's not that expensive either. And dodge is really strong because you're gonna get hit occasionally in this. It's hard to not get mowed down at least once. Okay, let's grab that. Try and get to that first thing on there. Now, once you have a decent amount of I try to clear all the events as fast as possible because that's how you get a lot of your stuff to build your structures. And I would like to see like I said, there's 2 quibbles I have. One is there's a specific event which I'm sure we'll find. I'm absolutely positive we will see. That is, you have to kill enemies within the within the area, which is a fairly common type of event. I want that, but you know what? Striking speed's good, though, because striking speed's bad. So you have two. If you look down there at the bottom on the powers, you'll notice that the bar does two different things. So one fills up, and that's your cooldown, and the other one is emptying, and that's your striking speed. So you want to build both of these things, but that way you know what you're looking at when you're grabbing your upgrades. Because that for a round or two, I was like, what is this? What is this? And was trying to figure it out, and then as I started paying more attention to the UI, which is hard to do while you're playing, you're going to be dodging a lot, so you won't necessarily see those things a huge amount. We have enough to drop this. Right. And we can let it go over here. There we go. Construction speed plus 50%. I mean, I don't do that often, and the reason I don't usually do construction speed too much is because you don't get quite enough iron to... Maybe if there were some structures that used gold instead of iron, that would be more handy. This is the one right here. So I have to kill things inside of this circle. Unfortunately, if I or it are not inside of this circle, it doesn't count. Well, oftentimes I'll get that one towards the end. Ooh, do we go for the extra XP at this point? I kind of feel like we do. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I feel like we do. Strike speed. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we have a forge. Okay. So once you get when you have a weapon that's ready for it, the forge will be one of your options no matter what node you're on. Because some of the nodes don't do stuff. That's the last strike before cooldown. This one's really fun. I'm going to try this. Do we want to try the poison? No, let's do this. Let's do this because this one's super fun. So this is why the strike and the cooldown are separate, by the way. So if you look, I throw like a certain amount of spears, and then I have a big burst of spears around me. And that's why you're striking. Those two have different cooldowns. This is a ridiculous amount of poison claws in front of you, but it does not have a great range. This one's fun though. This one's super fun. So yeah, it's pretty good. It mixes a lot of mechanics and map things, and you can see there's like it's got a lot of you know, I mean, obviously the person who made this enjoys roguelites because they've played enough to look and go, hey, this mechanic's really good. Let me see if I can fit that over here. Hey, this mechanic's cool. Let me see if I can do this. And that's not I'm not calling that a bad thing at all. Like, in my opinion, that's a good thing. They're kind of like, all right, let's do that because that'll get us a little dude that'll come with us and also give us some crit. Yeah, we'll do that. Shoo, okay, there we go. He's almost dead. There we go. So yeah, overall, I just really liked it, and it's not very expensive. There was something funny that I had noticed, and I was talking to my fiance about. I own a game called, and if you go look in the channel, you can definitely find videos for this because I play this game a lot. I own a game called Yet Another Zombie Slayers, and we were laughing because Steam has all those like finish your bundle stuff. And the guy who develops this, which by the way, still like even after it's out, he's updating it, still updating it and stuff like that. So it was like kind of crazy when I was realizing like, man, that thing has that game probably saved me more money in build your bundles than it actually costs me. Which I find kind of amusing because it's like, oh wow, because this guy's like, I mean, like the game itself is really good, but he's also like really good about staying up for like being involved in like the game fest, so it's almost always on sale. I just thought it was funny though because I was realizing like, I think it's on sale. I almost guarantee it's on sale right now. But yeah, it was one of those where it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny. Uh-oh. Our forge blew up. Oof. The exploding spiders have a little bit of a short cooldown, which there's an event that can feel frustrating in. Ooh, let's take that a crit chance. Now, one of the things I will say is that you can't necessarily rely on your buildings for the majority of your damage. We may have chunked out a couple places that gave us some extra power, but we don't necessarily have the ability to use that. This event, by the way, you need to kill all the little dudes with the circles around them. And I point that out because some of them will occasionally be far enough away that it'll seem like, wait, I gotta... So you don't even... I don't think you even need to stay in the inside. Yeah. 6% dodge or 55? No, 55% deflection range is really strong. Ooh, duration. Yes, please. So I like the aspect of everything, all the graphics and everything. But yeah, like I'm saying, like... Oh, no, my brain... It slipped and tripped and fell on itself, and I forgot. But he's a very active developer, but also like it was amazing, like how many times this one game has given me cooldown speed is really good. So if you do have the problem that most of your stuff is like really good ranged and it's nuking things near the edge of the screen, on the top and the bottom in the vertical plane, you have less room, so you'll get guys that'll wander into the bottom a lot more often if you stand towards the top or the bottom of the like that. That can kind of remedy some of the oh my god, I'm able to kill these things too fast powered. Let's see what we can get here. What do you got, man? Ooh, we got a forge. Yeah, we'll do this. That'll give us a little extra damage, which we really kind of need right now. We're just getting to the point where ooh, nice power damage for everything. All right, and this is down. So yeah, it just came out in early access too, so there's a lot of content in there right now. Increase power damage? Yeah, let's do that. We're chucking grenades now. Ooh, yeah, those are that was a lot. All right, we don't need that, but we probably... I'm tempted to do another one of those. But I got to get away from that thing so it lasts longer. Let me keep my stats. You can see all your stats in here, by the way, and you can see, like, right now, we don't want to lose too much of that. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I had to grab myself some more tea. All right. What do we got? We don't have anything to forge, which is kind of a bummer. We can get up there on these, though. Do we want to reroll? I found rerolling quite a bit. Does tend to get you some... Ooh, that's pretty tempting. That'll work pretty nice. We want to get some decent damage. We got 2 of them upgraded once, which isn't too bad. I wonder what the thing is that's locked still. But yeah, no, it looks like it is a decent amount of content for an early access release, and adding stuff will be pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. That'll benefit everything, because we tend to end up with a pretty decently sized crit chance by the end of everything. Especially if you build the little, the exploders can be a pain. Especially if you build a lot of these guys. Because these ones give you crit rate, but they also give you like a little troop guy that runs around with you and like helps kill everybody. Which is pretty nice. Damage. More damage. All the damage. So yeah, I think probably, I mean, given my decision-making time is a little bit slow, it'll probably take me about 30 minutes on this. Go ahead and do another one of those. But... I think runtime's probably gonna average out to about 25 minutes, just, which really isn't too bad, and that makes it kind of fit into most places where you want them to be. Oh, we got our objectives spawned like right next to us. Yeah, these ones, like I said, sometimes it can be. You don't actually have to stay in here. You can actually do it outside. You just have to activate it in there. Movement speed. Technically. Critical damage. technically. Armor probably is a little bit higher value at this point. But movement speed in games like these is real good because you can, especially if the waves aren't like surrounding you in a perfect circle all the time, which is definitely not happening here, which is nice. If they're not doing that, then movement speed is usually super good because it'll let you like go around stuff. Part of me wants to do that, but also the other part of me is like, maybe not. Until we can find maybe a little bit more. Uh-oh, that guy's gonna explode. Ow. Ooh, do we go with power range? I think we do. Oh yeah, look at that. That crunched down a whole bunch of guys. That worked perfect. Hey, Mr. Boss Guy, you're already poisoned. Just got here. Did I poison you? I mean, I must have? I must have poisoned him, but I don't remember doing it. Oh, maybe my little Myrmidon guys poisoned him or something. I don't know. Ooh, extra damage on that spear. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I would love to see, like, either make the area bigger on the one where you have to kill the mobs inside of it, or make the area smaller but allow you to kill mobs outside of it. Like, that would be... That seems like that would be a little bit easier, because then it wouldn't punish you for having... For getting, like, if you got really lucky and you get it early... sometimes in the late game it can take a little bit because all my damage will be focused on as much screen clear as I can get, so sometimes it would work out to where it just didn't quite get the thing I needed. I like that damage. There's just explosions on that thing now. Look at that, a whole bunch of uh-oh, let's go seal that breach. All right, hey! Look at us. Increase striking speed. Again, that's how fast we fire all the arrows. Or add poison. I think we'll go striking speed. Now it'll like empty out like crazy fast. Ooh. I think I should have restarted. It wasn't hurting like it's dropped a couple frames while I've been recording, but that's while I was recording. Ow. Ooh. This is right here is where the you don't have to be in that circle thing works out for your advantage. You just have to kill this things that it's spawning, because if you try to stay in the circle, those exploding spiders will literally end up spawning underneath of you. And it will hurt. So you're still getting credit for killing them out here, is what I'm trying to say. What do we got here? We could get that. I think we're gonna grab one of these. I haven't built one of those in here. That is another attack turret, by the way, which can, in the beginning game, if you get like some bad luck, one of the things I was using was those spike turrets. Let's do it. Increase pushback on enemies hit. That wouldn't be too bad. Increase power and damage. Heck yeah. So. Alright, I think we got them all at that point. Yep, that was our we sealed the breach reward. Alright. Now, I need to build another forge, I think. No, my forge is still up there. See, that's the advantage of staying away from things. We can save a lot of stuff just by going away from it. Increased duration... But reduced damage? Oh, that's tough. I know that's going to be good, but let's do that. I want to see this thing bounce around the screen forever. Critical damage. Alright, let's crit currently 31%. So yeah, if we build a couple of these guys, we'll get a couple of little buddies to run around with us for the next couple of minutes. Plus a little bit more. And that one's cheap too. Like, you can pump your critical damage, your critical rate up pretty fast with that one, because it's available on a lot of these nodes, too. Like, right there, we just got 15%, so... Yeah, critical damage, because since we're pumping the stat. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, yeah, look at all that life. He just disappears. Alright, we lost our Forge, but that's okay. Forge isn't really one of those ones that we're super concerned with. Because we're going to end up building it wherever we happen to be standing. Most of the time. Because it's one of the cheap ones. It's like 5. It's so... I wonder, you know, actually I think in my first or second run, I overspent on towers in the very beginning of the game and ended up like struggling a little bit because of it. Structured durability, I like you. Even if we are towards the end of the game, that is a nice thing. Okay, yeah, let's do some damage there. Alright, so we'll just run away. Alright, damage on that one? Oh, damage on everything. Captain America's shield will be doing more damage. That's what we need right there. Yeah, the little spider exploders are my other thing, which is I feel like if they could, I don't know which one, if I could visualize the range that they're exploding a little better. I don't know how you would go about that. That's the problem. I don't have a good suggestion for it, so I feel bad at saying this. But it feels like they don't communicate as effectively. So, again, like I said, tiny nitpicks for something that just came out in early access. Oh yeah. Oh, build me forge, boyos. There we go. Oh. You guys need to get off my toes. Wait. Increase power effect size and cooldown speed. Or increase power effect size and power damage. Ooh, that's tough. I think we'll go that way. Increase amount of strikes by 100% and striking speed. Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll definitely go that way. Because we were throwing grenades with that thing. Oh, my whole screen is shaking forever. It's perfect. Oh yeah, see, I have so many structures out now that we're starting to always be near enough to 1 or 2 that it's hard to not have them degrading off. Which is why I said you can't really rely on it for the majority of your damage, because if you do, it'll kind of fall off a little bit at some point. Mostly because you won't be able to stack up the, like I said, if you end up too close to most of the structures to keep them alive. But if you pick some of the in-run upgrades for extending structure and vulnerability time, you can actually end up with a fairly absurd amount of time that these structures have before they even start counting. And then the upgrades that actually, the level up upgrades that give extra on the durability are also crazy, like super crazy. Let's get a low. Ooh, striking speed. Tempting. No. 8% crit chance. That'll be nice. That'll keep our crits going nice. We are almost there. And this run actually worked really well without taking a lot of tower and vulnerability time. So it's not even required. It's definitely increased durability. Ooh, cooldown speed. It's definitely helps, but it's not like you can't. I like that because that means you're not going to end up with like runs where you're just kind of like, oh, RNG didn't give me this, so my run doesn't work. No, that's really nice. That's something definitely cool right there, because that means that since it's still working both ways. Sometimes the armor feels like it would be worth it. I think we're going to be fine, because we only got 32 seconds, and we're going to start this rift thing, and then we're going to wait until it spawns somebody, and then we're going to get out of there, because, again, I don't have to stand there. And it would be a bad idea for me to do so, because them spiders will 100% detonate, like, instantly after spawn. I lost a couple runs that way. All right. Hey, we can get that damage that we didn't get on the last upgrade. And we'll do that. Enemy Overlord arriving. Alright, where is my enemy Overlord? Ooh, what do we want on the way? We can re-roll for that. Let's get our strength and speed here. Where's our enemy Overlord? I'm waiting for him to get on the screen because I want to see maybe this thing, since it's still pretty invulnerable, maybe it can torch him down. Oh, is that the guy? I think that's the guy. Oh, I think that's our guy. Oh man, I'm so happy. Oh no, oh that's gonna hurt. Oh no. Oh yeah, we got him. Yay for turrets. But I think that was our guy that we needed to unlock one of the other characters. I think so. Let's see. Yep. All right. Yeah, there's a good amount of content and everything. It wasn't very expensive, too. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't terribly expensive. Favors-wise, you earn a pretty decent amount each time. And... ooh. I'm working on the structural durability, but man, that invulnerable time really does work really well. But look, we managed to... we're not going to go in, but we managed to unlock Hector, so that's going to be cool. We'll give, oh, sword and board on him. And we managed to unlock this guy, Commander. Nice. So yeah, there's a decent amount of unlocks, decent amount of content. Like I said, not very expensive. There'll be a link to the Steam page in the description, as always. And if you enjoyed this video, I hope you come back for the next one. And most of all, as always, I hope you have a great day.